Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. This is just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning can be found in 2 Chronicles chapter 9, verses 5 and 6. Let me read that to you. And she, Queen of Sheba, said to the king, Solomon, "The report was true that I heard in my own land of your words and of your wisdom. But I did not believe the reports until I came and my own eyes had seen it. And behold, half the greatness of your wisdom was not told me. You surpass the report that I heard." The Queen of Sheba had heard of Solomon's greatness. She had heard of his wisdom. She had heard of how wonderful the land of Israel was now that Solomon was king. And so she traveled all the way from Sheba to come and see what all the fuss was about, as you and I might say. When she got there, Solomon showed her all of his glory. He took her all around and showed her the greatness, the vastness of his kingdom. And by the time she saw it all, if you read it in the King James, it's like she was just faint. She was just overwhelmed and amazed by everything that she had seen. She even asked Solomon all the deepest secret questions of her heart, and he was able to answer them because of God's wisdom. And so she declares then in verse 6, "I heard how good that you were. I heard how wonderful that it was here. I heard of your great, wonderful wisdom. But man, people didn't even tell me half as much as it really was." As I read that this morning, I pondered on the goodness of God. As I was teaching the adult class yesterday, I began to talk about the characteristics of God. He is mighty, marvelous, miraculous. He moves and he works in ways that we can't even see. He is judge, he is righteous, he is holy. But even when we begin to try to describe God, we only scratch the surface. The Queen of Sheba had only heard half of the greatness of Solomon. I fully believe, y'all, that our word, the Bible, can only even tell us just a smidgen of how great God is. You and I, we don't even know the half of how good God is. And so on this Valentine's Day Monday, let me remind you that the love of God, man, what you think is the love of God, you've only scratched the surface of the love of God. His love is so much greater, so much deeper, so much more wonderful than you could ever even begin to imagine. And that love is the love that reaches to you today. And so today's just a word from the Word is that Jesus loves you more than you've even heard or understood. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. God bless you.